Kerri Pomarolli, and welcome back to my show, Cooking My Roots with Kerri Pomarolli. A year in the kitchen with my dead grandmothers. Now, that's morbid, but that's what inspired this show, because my mother sent me these recipes, which are my roots. These are my grandmother's recipes, my mother's recipes. And when I figured out how to open the box, I decided I wanted to kind of do a Julie and Julia, a Kerri and Catherine, that's my grandmother's, challenge. So this recipe goes back to my mother, so that's a root, and it's called Death by Chocolate. Now, I used to call this, when companies coming over, this is what Mom would make, because it's a crowd pleaser, and she was a great, she's not dead, she is a great entertainer, cook, and so she would have people over, and so I'm adding my generation spin on this recipe, and I'm going to post in the notes what's mine and what's hers. Now, her recipe for Death by Chocolate is you prepare brownies according to the package directions, and then you layer with toffee and whipped cream and all this wonderfulness. Now, what I'm doing is I'm preparing, and I did make this title. I've always called them my better than sex brownies. Now, I started doing this recipe when I was single, and I could only imagine they were better than sex. And then I got married, and now I'm single again. And the title still stands. I'm just saying. Stop laughing. I'm not gonna say that the cameraman is my ex-husband. So I'm not saying that sex is a bad thing. I'm not saying sex is, it's not about sex. Let's talk about sex. Now this is going to a weird place, but that's always what my friends call these brownies, because they are brownies. My daughter's here. They're brownies on speed, and they're really, really good. But here's the secret. Okay, you take boxed brownies, fudgy, or Dunkin', stop it. Stop it from the peanut gallery. And you make them according to the package directions. Now, the only thing different that I did is I added a little lechera, whatever. It's supposed to be condensed milk. I added condensed milk a little bit, and I baked these for half the baking time, okay? Half the baking time. Now, I took another box of brownies, making them according to the directions, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of caramel sauce in between the brownies. Now, these brownies are literally like, they could kill you. Like, they're so thick, they're so fudgy. And I should have prepped I'm not a professional chef, so I don't have a crew to prep. Okay, so see what I'm doing here? I'm just layering the caramel, and I'm gonna do it again. And I'm layering the caramel, and then what I'm gonna do to make these even more decadent and just crazy, is I'm gonna layer the condensed milk. Now, the condensed milk just makes them so fudgy. Now, you guys, I'm in a crazy mood. So I'm gonna put chocolate chips in the middle of these brownies. So these are now chocolate, fudgy, condensed milk, caramel, chocolate chip brownies. Women, would you give this up, or would you give sex up for the rest of your life? Don't answer. And just so my mother watches this show, I'm not degrading anything, and I'm not making the show dirty. So I just don't want to hear it later. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour my second set of brownie mix over the first set of, this is so crazy. I probably should have used like a bigger pan, to be honest with you, because there's so much brownie mix. I may just have to lick the pot myself. And one thing I'm learning as I'm doing these cooking experiments is I don't think I like stirring in a plastic bowl. I think a ceramic bowl is better to stir in, but I just got this one out of my cabinet because it was one of the ones that, I could reach and stuff. Now, some people get crazy and they have to get like every little thing, but since my brownies are a little bit overflowing, and I think that brownies rise. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. We're going to find out. I think that they rise a little, but I don't think this is overkill, because what I'm really doing is I'm doing a recipe exchange with a friend, by the way, and I was going to just make her these brownies, but I'll confess to you, I was afraid the brownies weren't going to turn out amazing. And if the brownies don't turn out amazing, I still have this great recipe to give her, because the brownies kind of go in the bottom. So I'm going to bake the brownies. I'm thinking about using a bigger pan. I'll get back to you, but this is step one. Remember, 2 boxes of brownies, condensed milk, caramel, chocolate chips, whatever else you want to add. Throw the kitchen sink in there, throw it all, whatever you like, strawberries, and mix it all together. And now I'm gonna cook it. I cooked it for 15 minutes on 350. I'm gonna cook these guys another 20 minutes on 350 and just keep watching it to make sure it doesn't burn. But I'm strongly considering, I just got chocolate in my hair. I'm strongly considering getting a wider pan because I think it's gonna make the brownies better. Because the wider the pan, the less, I mean, these brownies are gonna be like a foot wide and you're not gonna be able to pick them up. So that's my plan. Let's see what happens. See, I did bake the brownies in a larger brownie baker thing. And so what I'm doing is I'm following the recipe and you put some brownie mix.
I just ate it all up.
Okay, Ruby, I want you to crush that.
I just
Crush it.
ate all of the chocolate.
You have been eating, yes, my sous chef has been eating all of the stuff. So after she crushes the brownies, here's what we're doing. Okay. Wait, what's the recipe says? Okay, mix in the glass layer, half the brownie crumble of the pudding. What'd you do?
Nothing.
Okay, I made chocolate pudding. It's just Jell-O instant pudding, okay? Stop it! This is for Corey. Corey's gonna be so grossed out. Okay, so we're not using that fork again.
No,
so you put the brownie mix, and then you put the pudding. Here, Ruby, put this in. Is she here? Okay. Our guest is coming, who I'm making this for. And then, Ruby, go sweet talk her. Okay, so then you mix the pudding. Then what you do is you get the Cool Whip and you layer that. Wait, hold on. Wait. Crumple half the pudding. Oh, a toffee bar. Wait, why can't I read? Oh, then the whipped topping. Okay, so you take a toffee bar and then you kind of make it into, it says crush. So I don't know what this means. I mean, I guess it's your own. Let me see if it's good. That's really good. I'm just gonna cut it in pieces. My friend's coming and I'm making this for her. And she made me a Texas sheet cake. We're doing like a recipe exchange and she's like a gourmet chef. It says a whole, is she here? A whole toffee bar. I'm trying to hurry. Oh, is she here? I don't know. Well, you can talk. Okay. So I'm crushing a toffee bar. I don't know if Ruby's out there talking to herself or if she's talking to Corey, my friend. But this is a lot of toffee. This is crazy. I'm going to save some for me. So now what I'm doing, here's some of my homemade brownie. It didn't cook all the way as much as I wanted it to, so I'm just taking.
She's coming.
She is here?
Yep.
Is Ruby talking to a human being?
She's coming right now.
Okay, well, maybe Ruby can stall her. Okay, so then I'm making more brownie.
She's bringing her in.
Okay. I'm making more brownie. And then. Okay. And then I'm taking the. Corey! Ruby's supposed to be stalling you.
What?
I said Ruby's supposed to be stalling you. No, I'm just kidding. Come on. You guys, my friend Corey's here, and now my show just got better. I'm taping this for my YouTube cooking show, Corey. Do you want to see what I'm doing, what I'm making for you? Everybody, Corey is my chefiest friend. Corey, so you want to come say hi to people? Like 4 people are going to watch. Like 4 people. This is Corey, you guys. And she is famous in Westchester for starting the best Facebook page ever. Westchester Quarantine Cooking Group, right? That's what we're called.
It is an awesome group.
It is an awesome group.
Can't deny it.
So Corey, I made you our better than sex brownies, but I was afraid that they weren't going to be, like maybe they weren't awesome, right? So what we decided to make you was death by chocolate. So we're just putting the finishing touch. I know, you thought yours was rich. You're going to die.
I think you guys outdid.
No, I mean, well, not in quality. Okay, hold up. Don't touch anything. So what I did was I took the brownie and you make pudding and then you put Cool Whip and then you put toffee and then you repeat. So now I'm finishing this. I know, it's crazy. That's why I was like, I wanted you to take it home. I hope you just like take a nice nap after this.
Oh my gosh.
I know, but so good, right? But like so good.
This is decadent beyond.
I know your daughter's gonna be psyched. So my mother used to make this for company. It was like the company's coming dessert.
Nice.
Now mine isn't pretty like hers, but then you take another.
It's almost like a trifle.
It is, yeah. So it says chop, but I'm just gonna break it like my mom used to just kind of. And I wash my hands. So we're layering. So it's pudding, toffee, whipped cream, chocolate, brownies,
Oh my gosh.
pudding, chocolate. Yeah, and the recipe says do like a bar. But I think it would be cute when company comes over. This would be like a cute little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I combined because I was afraid my brownies were gonna be too gooey. So as backup, I'm just confessing to you because you'll see the whole video. I'm doing a little bit of these because these are my favorite store-bought brownies. But then, because these weren't done on like these get really, really gooey. So what I'm doing, Corey.
This looks like what I made for you.
These are the gooeyest. Okay, so let me tell you what's in these brownies. It's 2 brownies. Like you make 2 boxes of brownies and you add condensed milk, which makes it really extra creamy, and then caramel and then chocolate chips.
Oh my god.
I know, they're stupid crazy. So basically this is like brownie lava. This is gonna be my last layer. Okay.
That is crazy.
I'm going to shred. I know. You're just gonna eat. Like, just get a spoon and get some ice cream and.
Yeah.
Like,
that
do
that
it.
calls for ice cream.
Oh, for
Definitely.
sure. So I'm never big on making complicated things. I don't think my mom was like a complicated chef, but like it always tastes good. So I can't guarantee this is gonna be pretty like my mother's, but
Mine's not pretty either.
can you show me? Can you show our viewers?
Mine looks actually very similar.
Corey, do you
to
like
yours.
how I talked you into doing a recipe exchange with me?
I
So
do.
Corey's great. She always makes
I can't
amazing.
know you.
And then Ruby did help me. She's not helping me this step, but she's helped me with all the other steps. Right, Rube? You helped me this morning make the
So,
brownies.
This is my mom's recipe.
Oh,
Oh, it's cute.
this is. Oh, I can
Texas sheet
smell
cake.
it. I can. Oh, I have to have a bite right
It's
now.
super good.
Oh, and there's icing on it. Is it like?
It's cute.
Oh, what is the icing? It's always the best icing on it. It's like.
It's cocoa powder, dark chocolate, you know, the usual
Like
stuff,
everything.
sugar, milk.
Oh my gosh. I love when you said Texas sheet cake. I was like.
It's
Yes.
not pretty, but it tastes
Yeah, but
good.
what is, you know. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit. Hold on. She's seen the house. Corey's a realtor, by the way. If anybody needs to buy or sell a house, she helped me buy this house. And I'm finishing this. And I think just because, why not? I'm going to put some toffee. Corey, I hope you like toffee.
Oh, I do.
Okay, good. 'Cause this is decadent. And just because I'm being, these are washed. Why are you looking at me like that? It's good. It's death by chocolate. Mm-hmm.